Did you know that Austin is home to the largest urban bat colony on Earth, with more than 1.5 million bats living beneath a single bridge right in the middle of downtown? Or that the city sits directly on top of a massive geological fault line that splits Austin into two completely different landscapes? How about the fact that parts of the city are built above underground aquifers and cave systems, hiding blind salamanders that exist nowhere else on the planet? Well, Austin looks like just another fast-growing Texas city, until you realize it's hiding some of the strangest urban geography in America. And today, we're breaking down 35 facts that will completely change how you see the capital of Texas, even for the people who already live there. Fact 35. Austin's hidden geological divide. Austin sits directly on the Balconies Fault, a major geological divide that separates the city into two strikingly different topographical regions. This tectonic feature was created millions of years ago during the Miocene epoch and serves as the boundary between the rugged Edwards Plateau to the west and the flat Blackland Prairie to the east. Because of this structural split, the western half of the city is defined by steep limestone hills, deep canyons, and rocky terrain, while the eastern side consists of fertile, rolling plains with softer soils. This geological diversity influences everything from the types of plants that grow in local gardens to the way modern skyscrapers are anchored into the earth. Although the fault has been inactive for millions of years, the visible escarpment remains the most significant physical characteristic of Central Texas, dictating the flow of local rivers and the overall expansion patterns of the metropolitan area as it grows. Fact 34. From Waterloo to Austin, how a remote river village became Texas' capital. Before it became the bustling capital known today, the settlement was originally incorporated under the name Waterloo in 1837. Located on the banks of the Colorado River, it was a remote outpost chosen for its scenic beauty and abundant water sources. However, in 1839, the second president of the Republic of Texas, Mirabeau Lamar, decided to rename the town in honor of Stephen F. Austin, who is widely regarded as the father of Texas. The transition from a quiet river village to a political center was controversial at the time, as many officials believed the location was too vulnerable to attacks from indigenous tribes and too far from the established population centers of the coast. Despite these early political battles and safety concerns, the name Austin survived, and the city eventually became the permanent seat of government for the state, flourishing into a major cultural and economic powerhouse. Fact 33. The Million Bat Exodus. The Ann W. Richards Congress Avenue Bridge is home to the largest urban bat colony in the world, consisting of up to 1,500,000 Mexican free-tailed bats. These migratory mammals arrive in Austin every spring to give birth and raise their young in the narrow crevices beneath the bridge structure. Each evening at sunset, the colony emerges in a massive, swirling black cloud to hunt for insects, consuming between 10,000 and 30,000 pounds of pests in a single night. This natural phenomenon was not always celebrated. When the bats first arrived in large numbers after a bridge renovation in 1980, many residents were fearful of the creatures. Thanks to conservation efforts and public education, the bats are now a beloved local icon and a major tourist attraction that generates millions of dollars in annual revenue for the city while providing an essential ecological service to the surrounding agricultural region. Fact 32. Flash Flood Alley. Austin is situated in a region of Central Texas infamously known as Flash Flood Alley due to its unique combination of climate and topography. The city experiences some of the most intense rainfall events in the United States because warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico frequently collides with cooler fronts and the rising terrain of the Balconies Escarpment. This geological ramp forces the air upward, cooling it rapidly and triggering massive downpours that can dump several inches of rain in just a few hours. Because the surrounding hill country consists of thin soils and non-porous limestone, the water does not soak into the ground, but instead rushes into creeks and river valleys with incredible speed and force. These hydrologic conditions have led to some of the most dramatic and dangerous flooding events in North American history, requiring the city to implement sophisticated drainage systems and emergency alerts to protect residents during severe weather. Fact 31. Austin's Moonlight Towers. The city of Austin is the only place in the world that still operates a system of moonlight towers, which are soaring lighting structures designed to illuminate large urban areas. Installed in 1894 and 1895, these towers stand 165 feet tall and were originally powered by carbon arc lamps that cast a soft artificial glow resembling natural moonlight. At the time of their construction, they were considered a revolutionary engineering feat intended to provide safety and security for residents before the widespread adoption of modern streetlights. Of the 31 original towers that once dotted the landscape, 17 remain standing today and have been meticulously preserved as historical landmarks. These iconic structures are so deeply embedded in the local culture that they have appeared in numerous films and continue to be a source of fascination for historians and engineers interested in the evolution of 19th century urban infrastructure. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe and like to keep discovering amazing facts about US cities. Fact 30. Barton Springs. Barton Springs Pool is a natural treasure that serves as the primary habitat for the endangered Austin blind salamander and the Barton Springs salamander. This 3-acre pool is fed by underground springs from the Edwards Aquifer, maintaining a constant temperature of approximately 68 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the entire year. Because the water is high in oxygen and consistently pure, it provides the perfect conditions for these unique neotenic amphibians that spend their entire lives in the water. The Austin blind salamander is particularly rare as it lacks eyes and pigment, having adapted to a life in the dark, submerged caves of the aquifer system. To protect these species, the city maintains strict environmental regulations regarding the maintenance of the pool and the surrounding watershed. This ensures that the delicate balance of the ecosystem remains intact while still allowing thousands of human visitors to enjoy the refreshing, spring-fed waters in the heart of Zilker Park. Fact 29. The Pink Granite Giant. The Texas State Capitol building is a masterpiece of 19th century architecture and is famously recognized for its unique sunset red granite exterior. Completed in 1888, the stone was sourced from a massive quarry in Burnett County and transported to the city via a specially built railroad. The building was designed to be a grand statement of the state's power and ambition, standing 302 feet tall, which makes it approximately 15 feet taller than the United States Capitol in Washington, District of Columbia. The interior of the building is equally impressive, featuring limestone walls, intricate woodwork, and a massive rotunda that showcases portraits of past governors and presidents of the Republic of Texas. The use of the distinctive pinkish granite has made the structure one of the most recognizable landmarks in the country, symbolizing the ruggedness and endurance of the people who settled the Central Frontier. Fact 28. Whole Foods was nearly destroyed by floodwaters before conquering the world. Whole Foods Market, the global leader in natural and organic foods, had its humble beginnings in Austin in 1980. Founded by John Mackey and Renee Lawson Hardy, the original store was a small grocery operation that focused on providing high-quality, minimally processed products to a health-conscious local community. Only 1 year after opening, the business faced a catastrophic setback when a massive flood devastated the city and submerged the entire inventory under several feet of water. Despite having no insurance and significant debt, the founders and the local community worked together to clean the store and reopen it in only 28 days. This spirit of resilience and local support helped propel the company toward its eventual expansion into an international brand with hundreds of locations. Today, the flagship store in downtown Austin remains a major destination, featuring an expansive rooftop plaza and a wide array of gourmet food stations. Fact 27. How Austin became the live music capital of the world. Austin officially trademarked the title Live Music Capital of the World in 1991 after discovering that the city had more live music venues per capita than anywhere else on the planet. This cultural identity is rooted in a long history of diverse musical influences, ranging from German polka and Latin folk to country, blues, and psychedelic rock. The city's music scene exploded in the 1970s with the rise of the outlaw country movement and the opening of legendary venues like the Armadillo World Headquarters. Today, visitors can find live performances at nearly any time of day or night in hundreds of venues scattered across the metropolitan area. The city also hosts major international events such as the South by Southwest Festival and the Austin City Limits Music Festival, which draw hundreds of thousands of people and reinforce the city's status as a global center for artistic innovation and performance. Fact 26. Mount Bonnell. Mount Bonnell is one of the oldest and most popular tourist destinations in the city, offering a breathtaking panoramic view of the Colorado River and the western skyline. Reaching an elevation of 775 feet above sea level, it is considered the highest point within the Austin city limits, and has been a site of recreation since the mid-19th century. The limestone peak is part of Covert Park, and is named after George W. Bonnell, a journalist and commissioner who explored the Texas frontier in 1838. Visitors must climb nearly 100 stone steps to reach the summit, where they are rewarded with a vista of luxury homes along Lake Austin and the distant rolling hills of the Balcones Escarpment. The site is steeped in local folklore, including legends of romantic engagements and tragic leaps, and it remains a cherished location for photographers, hikers, and those seeking a quiet escape from the urban sprawl. Fact 25. The city hidden beneath the trees. Austin is recognized as one of the most heavily forested cities in the United States, with a tree canopy that covers approximately 41% of its total land area. This urban forest is composed of millions of trees, including native species such as live oaks, cedar elms, and ash junipers, which provide essential shade and cooling in the intense Texas heat. The city's commitment to maintaining this green infrastructure is evident in its strict tree protection ordinances and the work of the Urban Forest Program, which manages the health and growth of the canopy. This vast sea of green serves as a vital ecosystem, providing habitat for local wildlife, reducing energy costs for residents, and helping to manage stormwater runoff during heavy rains. From the air, the city appears more like a sprawling woodland than a modern metropolis, a characteristic that defines its environmental identity and contributes to the high quality of life enjoyed by its diverse population. Fact 24. The tower that built a tech empire. The University of Texas at Austin was founded in 1883 and has since grown into one of the largest and most prestigious public research institutions in the nation. With a student population exceeding 55,000 and a campus spanning hundreds of acres in the heart of the city, the university is a major driver of the local economy and culture. It is home to 18 colleges and schools, dozens of research centers, and the Lyndon Baines Johnson Presidential Library and Museum. The university's presence has been instrumental in transforming Austin into a global technology hub, as its engineering and computer science programs produce a steady stream of highly skilled talent for the surrounding tech industry. The iconic main building tower, which stands 307 feet tall, is a symbol of academic excellence and is illuminated in burnt orange light to celebrate significant institutional achievements and athletic victories throughout the year. Fact 23. Inside Silicon Hills, how Austin became America's fastest rising tech powerhouse. Austin has earned the nickname Silicon Hills due to the massive concentration of high technology companies that have established operations within the rolling terrain of Central Texas. This economic transformation began in the mid-20th century when companies like International Business Machines Corporation and Texas Instruments opened major manufacturing and research facilities in the area. The momentum increased significantly in 1984 when Michael Dell founded his eponymous computer company in a dormitory room at the University of Texas at Austin. Today, the city is a global destination for major corporations such as Apple, Google, Meta, and Tesla, which has constructed one of the largest manufacturing facilities in the world on the outskirts of the city. This influx of technology and innovation has reshaped the local economy, creating a highly skilled workforce and driving rapid urban development. Fact 22. The Driscoll Hotel Mystery. The Driscoll Hotel stands as a monument to the opulence of the late 19th century cattle baron era and remains one of the most famous historic landmarks in Austin. Completed in 1886, the hotel features a Romanesque revival style with limestone carvings and marble staircases. For over 100 years, it has served as a central gathering place for Texas politicians, socialites, and celebrities, hosting numerous inaugural balls and high-stakes political negotiations. The hotel is particularly famous for its deep connection to President Lyndon Baines Johnson, who met his future wife, Lady Bird Johnson, for their first date at the hotel's dining room. Beyond its political history, the hotel is also known for legendary ghost stories and spectral sightings, adding a layer of mystery to its luxurious atmosphere. It continues to operate as a premier destination for travelers seeking a blend of historic charm and modern sophistication, representing the enduring spirit throughout history. Fact 21. Austin's crown jewel, Zilker Metropolitan Park, is widely considered the crown jewel of the city's park system, offering over 350 acres of recreational space in the heart of South Austin. The land was donated to the city in 1917 by Andrew Jackson Zilker, a local businessman who wanted to ensure that the citizens of Austin would always have access to nature and fresh air. Today, the park serves as the site for some of the city's most significant cultural events, including the Austin City Limits Music Festival and the Zilker Park Kite Festival. In addition to its sprawling green lawns and hiking trails, the park features the Austin Nature and Science Center, the Umlauf Sculpture Garden and Museum, and the beautiful Zilker Botanical Garden. Fact 20. The lake that changed downtown forever. Lady Bird Lake is a scenic reservoir on the Colorado River that provides a peaceful aquatic corridor through the center of downtown Austin. Originally created in 1960 as a cooling pond for a nearby power plant, the lake was later renamed in honor of Lady Bird Johnson for her tireless efforts to beautify the shoreline and create a public trail system. The Ann and Roy Butler Hike and Bike Trail encircles the water, stretching for 10 miles and attracting thousands of runners, cyclists, and walkers every day. Unlike other nearby lakes, Lady Bird Lake is a quiet zone where motorized boats are generally prohibited, making it a perfect destination for paddleboarding, kayaking, and rowing. Fact 19. Keep Austin Weird, the slogan that became a cultural revolution. The famous slogan, "Keep Austin Weird," was coined in the year 2000 by a local librarian named Red Wasenick, who used the phrase during a radio call-in show to express his appreciation for the city's unique and eccentric character. The phrase was quickly adopted by the Austin Independent Business Alliance to promote local entrepreneurship and protect small businesses from being overshadowed by large national corporations. Over the decades, the motto has become a core component of the city's cultural identity, symbolizing a collective commitment to creativity, individuality, and nonconformity. It encourages residents to support local artisans, quirky retail shops, and unconventional art installations that define the city's vibrant personality. While the city has grown into a major technological powerhouse, the Keep Austin Weird movement continues to remind the community of the importance of preserving its original spirit. Fact 18. Deep Eddy Pool. Deep Eddy Pool is recognized as the oldest swimming pool in Texas and has been a beloved local institution since it opened to the public in 1915. Originally a swimming hole in the Colorado River, the site was transformed into a concrete-lined pool by a local developer. The water is sourced from a well that is over 600 feet deep, providing a refreshing and chemical-free swimming experience with a constant temperature of approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The pool is famous for its historic bathhouse, which was constructed in the 1930s by the Works Progress Administration and now serves as a reminder of the city's commitment to public infrastructure. Deep Eddy remains a central gathering place for families and fitness enthusiasts, offering a tranquil escape from the summer heat. Its listing on the National Register of Historic Places ensures that its architectural and cultural significance will be protected for future generations. Fact 17. Inside the O. Henry Museum. The O. Henry Museum is the former residence of the world-renowned short story writer William Sidney Porter, better known by his pen name O. Henry, who lived in Austin during the late 19th century. The small Queen Anne-style cottage was moved from its original location to a park in the downtown area to preserve it as a tribute to the author's literary legacy. Porter began his writing career while living in the city, drawing inspiration from the colorful characters and unique social dynamics of the Texas frontier. Today, the museum houses a collection of personal artifacts, first editions of his books, and period furniture that offer a glimpse into the author's life and creative process. Each year, the museum hosts the famous O. Henry Pun-Off World Championships, a unique event that celebrates linguistic wit and wordplay, drawing competitors and spectators from across the globe. Fact 16. Austin's food truck empire. Austin has gained international fame for its vibrant and diverse food truck culture, which has revolutionized the local culinary landscape over the last 2 decades. With over 1,200 active mobile food vendors scattered throughout the city, residents and visitors can find everything from authentic Mexican tacos and gourmet cupcakes to innovative fusion dishes and traditional barbecue. These mobile eateries are often organized into food truck parks, creating social hubs where people can gather to enjoy high-quality meals in an outdoor setting. The low overhead costs of operating a food truck have allowed many talented chefs to experiment with bold flavors and unique concepts that eventually transition into successful brick-and-mortar restaurants. Fact 15. The Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. The Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center is a premier botanical research organization and public garden dedicated to the conservation and promotion of native plants and landscapes. Founded in 1982, the center focuses on the essential role that native vegetation plays in maintaining healthy ecosystems and protecting biodiversity. The campus features over 280 acres of diverse gardens, meadows, and forests that showcase the incredible variety of plant life found throughout the state of Texas. Visitors can explore themed gardens, watch for local wildlife, and learn about sustainable landscaping practices through a variety of educational programs and workshops. The center's research efforts extend across North America, providing valuable data on plant conservation and environmental restoration. By inspiring a love for the natural world and advocating for the protection of native habitats, the center continues to fulfill its mission of preserving the environmental beauty and ecological health of the Central Texas region. Fact 14. Austin FC and the rise of a new sports capital. In recent years, Austin has solidified its position as a major player in the world of professional sports with the arrival of Austin Football Club, the city's first team in a top-tier major league. The club plays its home matches at the state-of-the-art Q2 Stadium, a 20,000-seat facility located in the northern part of the city that was designed to provide an intense and intimate atmosphere for soccer fans. Since its inaugural season in 2021, the team has garnered a massive and passionate following, with every home game frequently selling out. The stadium features innovative architecture, including a massive canopy that provides shade for spectators and a natural grass pitch that is meticulously maintained. Beyond soccer, the stadium serves as a multi-purpose venue for community events, concerts, and international matches, contributing to the city's growing reputation as a hub for athletic excellence and high-energy entertainment. This new chapter in the city's history reflects its rapid growth. Fact 13. The Treaty Oak, Austin's 500-year survivor. The Treaty Oak is a majestic live oak tree in downtown Austin that stands as a powerful symbol of endurance and the historical legacy of the Texas frontier. Believed to be over 500 years old, the tree is the last surviving member of the Council Oaks, a group of trees that served as a meeting place for indigenous tribes and early European settlers. In 1989, the tree was the target of a deliberate and nearly fatal poisoning attempt when an individual applied a massive dose of herbicide to its roots. The incident sparked an international wave of support, with scientists and citizens working tirelessly to save the historic landmark. Despite losing nearly 2/3 of its canopy, the tree survived and has since regrown much of its strength, serving as a testament to the resilience of nature. Fact 12. Circuit of the Americas. The Circuit of the Americas is a world-class motor racing facility located just outside of Austin that serves as the premier destination for international motorsports in the United States. Completed in 2012, the track was specifically designed to host the United States Grand Prix as part of the Formula One World Championship, drawing hundreds of thousands of fans from across the globe each year. The circuit features 20 challenging turns and a dramatic 133-foot climb to the first turn, providing a unique and exhilarating experience for drivers and spectators alike. In addition to Formula One, the venue hosts major events such as the Motorcycle Grand Prix and numerous endurance races, as well as high-profile concerts at the Germania Insurance Amphitheater. The presence of this world-class facility has generated billions of dollars in economic impact for the region, solidifying the city's status as a global center for sports, technology, and entertainment on an international scale. Fact 11. Lake Travis, the massive reservoir powering Central Texas. Lake Travis is the largest of the 7 highland lakes located in Central Texas, serving as a vital reservoir for flood control, municipal water supplies, and electrical power generation. Created in 1941 with the completion of the massive Mansfield Dam, the lake stretches for over 60 miles and reaches depths of up to 190 feet. Its deep, clear waters are surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and rugged hills, making it a premier destination for sailing, fishing, and scuba diving. The lake plays a crucial role in the region's hydrology, acting as a massive storage basin that helps manage the volatile flow of the Colorado River during extreme weather events. Despite its primary functional purpose, the lake has become a major economic driver for the surrounding communities, supporting a thriving tourism industry and some of the most sought-after real estate in the metropolitan area. Its fluctuating water levels often serve as a visible indicator of the current climate and drought conditions. Fact 10. Innerspace Cavern, the hidden underground world beneath Texas. Innerspace Cavern is a vast underground labyrinth located just north of the city that offers a unique window into the prehistoric past and geological evolution of Central Texas. Discovered by accident in 1963 by a highway construction crew, the cave system was hidden for over 10,000 years until a drill bit suddenly dropped into an empty void. The cavern is part of the Edwards Limestone Formation and features an incredible array of stalactites, stalagmites, and flowstones that have formed over millions of years. Paleontologists have recovered numerous fossils from the cave, including remains of Ice Age creatures such as saber-toothed cats, mammoths, and giant ground sloths that once fell into the sinkholes above. Fact 9. The Cathedral of Junk. The Cathedral of Junk is a massive, multi-level art installation located in a quiet suburban backyard in South Austin, embodying the city's eccentric spirit and commitment to creative reuse. Created by local resident Vince Hanneman starting in 1989, the structure is composed of an estimated 60 tons of discarded items including bicycle parts, televisions, kitchen appliances, and various colorful trinkets. The installation features winding staircases, vaulted ceilings, and hidden rooms, all held together by a complex network of wire and structural intuition. It has survived numerous legal challenges and zoning disputes, eventually becoming a sanctioned and beloved cultural landmark that attracts visitors from all over the world. The project serves as a living, evolving piece of folk art that challenges traditional notions of beauty and urban waste. As a symbol of the city's unique identity, it highlights the importance of individual expression and the community's desire to maintain a sense of wonder and quirkiness amidst rapid modernization and expansive growth. Fact 8. Frostbank Tower. The Frostbank Tower is a prominent feature of the downtown Austin skyline and was the first skyscraper in the United States to start construction after the events of September 11, 2001. Standing at 515 feet with 33 floors, the building is renowned for its striking blue glass facade and its pyramidal crown, which features jagged points resembling an owl or a crown of thorns depending on the viewer's perspective. Designed by the architectural firm Duda Payne Architects, the tower was intended to symbolize the city's transition into a modern corporate and financial hub. Its unique crown is illuminated at night with white lights, making it a recognizable landmark that can be seen from miles away. The building's construction marked a turning point in the city's architectural history, sparking a wave of vertical development that has completely transformed the skyline. Fact 7. 6th Street, the historic heartbeat of Austin's legendary nightlife. 6th Street is a historic 7-block district in the heart of downtown Austin that serves as the epicenter of the city's world-famous nightlife and live music scene. Originally known as Pecan Street, the area was the primary commercial corridor of the city during the 19th century, lined with limestone buildings that housed various merchants and saloons. Today, many of these original Victorian structures have been preserved and repurposed into a dense concentration of bars, restaurants, and music venues. The street is particularly famous for its eclectic atmosphere, where street performers and musicians fill the air with sound while crowds of people move between venues. On weekend nights, the street is closed to vehicular traffic to accommodate the thousands of visitors who gather to experience the diverse array of musical genres on display. Fact 6. Inside Austin's futuristic library that redefined public spaces forever. The Austin Public Library Central Branch is a modern architectural marvel that serves as a vibrant community hub and a symbol of the city's commitment to literacy and technology. Opened in 2017, the 6-story building features a leadership in energy and environmental design platinum certified architecture that incorporates sustainable materials, a massive rainwater harvesting system, and abundant natural light. The library offers more than just books, providing residents with access to high-tech makerspaces, a cooking demonstration theater, and a rooftop garden with panoramic views of Lady Bird Lake and the downtown skyline. Its interior is defined by a massive, light-filled atrium and a series of zigzagging staircases that encourage exploration and social interaction. This facility was designed to be a living room for the city, offering a welcoming environment for people of all backgrounds to learn, collaborate, and connect. The library's success has made it a model for modern urban infrastructure, demonstrating how public spaces can evolve to meet the needs of a rapidly growing population. Remember to subscribe and like to continue learning fascinating information about different great cities in our beautiful country. Fact 5. From abandoned airport to Eco City, the Mueller development is an award-winning example of sustainable urban redevelopment located on the site of the former Robert Mueller Municipal Airport. Since the airport closed in 1999, the 700-acre site has been transformed into a dense, walkable community that prioritizes environmental stewardship and social equity. The project includes a diverse mix of housing types, retail spaces, and offices, all connected by an extensive network of parks, trails, and greenways. Mueller is recognized as one of the world's largest leadership in energy and environmental design certified neighborhoods, featuring energy-efficient buildings and a comprehensive recycled water system for irrigation. The development also preserves historical elements of the original airport, such as the iconic blue hangar and the mid-century modern control tower. Fact 4. Rainey Street. The Rainey Street Historic District is a unique urban neighborhood where a collection of historic bungalow homes has been transformed into one of the most popular entertainment destinations in the city. Originally a quiet residential area settled in the late 19th century, the street underwent a dramatic change after a zoning update in 2004 allowed for commercial development. Instead of demolishing the original houses, many owners converted them into bars and cafes, preserving the neighborhood's intimate scale and historical charm while creating a vibrant nightlife scene. The district is known for its relaxed backyard atmosphere where patrons can enjoy live music and craft cocktails in the shade of ancient pecan trees. However, the area is currently experiencing intense pressure from high-rise residential growth, creating a fascinating contrast between the small-scale historic homes and the massive modern towers that now surround them. Fact 3. The Bullock Museum, where the epic story of Texas comes to life. The Bullock Texas State History Museum is the official history museum of the state and serves as a premier educational institution dedicated to telling the story of Texas through its people and artifacts. Located just blocks from the state capitol, the museum features 3 floors of interactive exhibits that cover thousands of years of history, from the lives of indigenous tribes to the rise of the oil industry and the state's role in space exploration. One of its most significant treasures is the 17th century shipwreck of La Belle, which was discovered in Matagorda Bay and meticulously reconstructed within the museum. The facility also houses a large format cinematic theater and a massive bronze star sculpture in the plaza that has become a popular site for photographs. By providing a comprehensive and engaging overview of the state's complex past, the museum helps residents and visitors alike understand the diverse cultural influences and historical events that have shaped the identity of Texas and its capital city into what they are today. Fact 2. Hamilton Pool Preserve. Hamilton Pool Preserve is a stunning natural landmark and a prime example of the geological beauty found in the Texas Hill Country. This historic swimming hole was created thousands of years ago when the dome of an underground river collapsed due to massive erosion, revealing a collapsed grotto and a 50-foot waterfall that spills into a jade green pool. The preserve is part of a larger ecosystem that supports a wide variety of native plants and rare bird species, including the endangered golden-cheeked warbler. Because of its fragile environment and extreme popularity, the county manages the site with a strict reservation system and regular water quality testing to ensure the protection of its natural state. And as the limestone outcroppings and lush vegetation surrounding the water create a prehistoric atmosphere that feels disconnected from the modern world. Fact 1. Austin's greatest strength, blending frontier soul with a high-tech future. The most remarkable fact about Austin is its constant ability to harmonize its pioneering past with a high-tech future, a characteristic that is encapsulated in the city's official seal and its enduring motto of friendship. While the city has grown from a remote frontier village into a global technology and cultural capital, it has maintained a fierce dedication to its natural environment and its unique social identity. This spirit of innovation and preservation is visible in the way the city protects its ancient oak trees while simultaneously constructing some of the world's most advanced semiconductor facilities. The rapid expansion of the metropolitan area has brought significant challenges. Yet the community remains committed to the principles of creativity and sustainability that have defined it for generations. Whether it is through the preservation of historic music venues or the development of world-class green spaces, the city continues to reinvent itself without losing the soulful, eccentric character that draws people from across the globe to the heart of Texas. What did you think of these 35 facts about the city of Austin, Texas?